Now let me show you some neat ways you can use little chromatic lines to embellish this tune. Okay, taking a look at the advanced version, it's really building off the intermediate version. You'll see a lot of similarities between the two, and I'm just adding in some new features. The first being the pickups. In the intermediate version, we just had 2 single eighth notes. And in the advanced version, as a pickup, I'm putting in a triplet. And a triplet is, in this case, 3 notes, 3 eighth notes, crammed or squeezed into the time space of 2 eighth notes. And you'll see them written there. It's 4, 5, and 6 on the second string. Now, I don't play those with individual pick strokes of the right hand, because that'd put me down, up, down, and that'd make me want to play that first note under the A chord with an upstroke, and I want to play that with a down. So the way I play these is I'll hammer on the second 2 notes. That's one option. And you'll notice I'm doing something different too. I've moved up and I'm using my first finger to play that very first note. So technically I've moved into second position for this little triplet. What I'm going to do is play the first note with a downstroke and hammer on the second and third. Just like that. And once in a while I'll catch myself actually playing that third note with an upstroke. Like that. But the essence of it is to get those 3 notes in there. So you can play the triplet and the first note on the first string with just 2 downstrokes. That's the idea there. Now I'm going to be switching back and forth between the second position playing and our usual first position playing. And the reason I'm doing that is, to me personally, it's a lot easier to play this little triplet using the first, second, third finger. If you wanted to stay down here in first position, you'd have to use second, third, and fourth. It's hard to get that little finger to slam down hard enough to make a note. Although I'm sure with sufficient practice, you could do it that way. I just find it's easier to move up to second position, and then I jump down to first position. And having that looseness, that ability to shift from one position to another, will free you up to move up and down the fingerboard. So, and might as well mention here, when you've got a pair of eighth notes as a pickup, that's a place you might consider turning it into a triplet. You could make that into one of those 2-4-6 triplets instead of just a pair of eighths. You could even insert a note in between if you wanted to. There's a lot of possibilities there. So take a look at some of the other tunes you play and see wherever you've got a pair of eighth notes, see if you can find a way to sneak a triplet in. Now let's play the advanced version with our bluegrass rhythm track. If you need to go slower than the speed of the track, use a metronome to keep the beat, or invite a guitar player to play some rhythm for you. All right, here comes the whole thing. 1, 2, 1 and 2. If you want to explore more approaches to improvisation, I suggest you read my book, Mandolin Masterclass, which you can pick up on this website. The book teaches a lot of concepts which can help you become a better musician and help you practice more effectively.